Hello and welcome to another set of turns here. We are going to be playing as Sceleria. We're jumping in on turn 23. Did I lose 23? All right. Not 23. Be jumping in on 24. All right. We're making some Mound Kings. Found a Well of Pestilence. This is the one that got Scasius. Found another Well of Pestilence. A lot of Pestilence going around. And we got some fights. Not here, though. This is just a... I'm not sure what this was. I guess it was a ping, but there's nothing here. We get attacked. Oh, yeah, it's only here because they attacked us. So we've got our same forces before, although it looks a little beleaguered. We've got our Long Dead in the middle and our Gladiators on the wings. And we've got some Thaumaturgs to do Apostasy. There are 2 Oracle of the Ancients, some spread out Golem Crafters, lots of Shard Guard, plus other sporting infantry, and some Mercs. This looks very yikes. If I had to guess, they're doing Strength. So Strength of Giants, on the one hand, great spell. Very, very useful. Probably not very needed against us, right? These guys have more than enough damage to kill all of our guys without issue. They just have bad, their attack. Well, their attack is actually good because they're blessed, but they don't need more strength. They would be much better served if they'd gotten up to like Legions of Steel. But that's not, it's not what they have. We're finally going to come in on the sides here. Unfortunately, they run all the way to the back and skip the mages. We did steal their ancient again. We'll watch that part again because it's funny, but we get absolutely hammered here. Hammered. Let's watch that part again because it's great. So you can see they have 2 Oracles of the Ancients. Earth Power, Strength of Giants, Divine Blessing. Yeah, okay, we do already have team colored squares on. They run into fight. See, we're targeting both of them with our Apostasies. Got this one. He's joined our team. Now he starts casting Apostasy. He's going to get shot. Cast Apostasy. We'd be much better off if he cast something else, but gets shot again. He's down to 18. Boom, we get this guy. The real question is, did this guy turn his buddy? He did! This is the guy who got the other Oracle. Oh my gosh. Absolutely hilarious. Then he dies, though. This guy's still hanging on here. This just shows you the effectiveness of arrows and dominions. It's a shame that these guys didn't quite make the turn here into the mages. No, there he goes. Okay. So we do lose the fight, though. But we kill a Golem Crafter. That's 200 gold. 2 Oracles of the Ancients. Cap only, slow to recruit. It's 800 gold. And then pretty minor damage to the Shard Guard and the others. We lost 1 Thaumaturg. And then a bunch of Gladiators. And Long Dead. So this is 600 gold of Gladiators. I think we're still... This is a closer one, but we can produce an infinite number of Gladiators. These are slow to recruit, cap only. And this is a mage. So we're definitely winning the attrition war. We just need to convert winning the attrition war into, winning the actual war. There's a ping here to see all of our PD and that it's unsupported. There's another ping. This is the point where Reye started pinging us all the time before doing anything because he was a little bit nervous. We're going to go ahead and take out... We got attacked by these earth critters here. Go ahead and take these out. No issues. Use attacking Rillier with the Morvarks on land. We get attacked by Nazca. This one is my fault. We saw these Nazcans, and I was like, they're Nazcans. You've got Knights of Yis. You'll totally win. You'll totally win. You've got quickness. You got all this great stuff. And that did not happen. Just too many attacks. So that's a huge loss, and that one is on me, not Yis. Because I convinced him to do it. 3 Morgan champions and a Morgan princess. Woof. Woof. I mean, this costs more than Agartha and I did to each other in that huge fight. That was very, very bad. We get attacked. We got attacked by knights last turn. This is us cleaning that up. Or not just knights, but this evil baron and his minions. I think. We sort of just, take the troops that we have to do this fight. But we do get in there. Get them all chopped up. And then we get attacked by Satis. Still sort of this army of garbage. I mean, these are strong. They need more support, especially, again, they're cold-blooded. We're in the cold. Let's try and watch their fatigue here as we progress forwards a little bit. I think they may have to move before they gain any fatigue, even though it's cold. See, we're sending out lots of little sling bullets. Why are we not getting fatigued here? I guess maybe you just don't get fatigued from moving. The sling bullets are dealing some amount of damage here. 17 fatigue, 16 fatigue. I think the fatigue, I suppose, won't really be too big of a factor because with no armor, they're mostly going to get killed before they can fatigue out. So we got some of them are routing, some more are routing, some of them are breaking through, but they've now routed as well. So we go ahead and rout the Satis army. You can't. I mean, you just sort of can't have this unsupported army of expensive stuff. Or I guess each one is cheap, right? But this large unsupported army, especially fighting into Sceleria, I just have all these long dead, right? Yes, you killed 170 long dead, and that's going to take me a little bit of time to remake. But this cost, I lost no gold besides 21. I lost 21 gold. Each elite warrior is 15 gold, and they lost 100. This is 1,500 gold worth of elite warriors, plus some other random crap. Plus another, 270 of these light infantry. That's, again, I mean, this is just the wrong force to fight Sceleria. They've got access to Holy Threes, I believe. They need mages. You just can't fight Sceleria this way. Which is good for us. Let's see. We've got an Omen of Lasting Peace. Yeah, good luck with that. Cult of Gaia takes a hold. Group of knights attacks us. This is the same province that we just took back from the last group of things that attacked us. Province income plus 20 is great. That's a lot of extra gold per turn. This time we are victorious, although we lose some stuff. This whole big chunk of knights. And we sort of just have the remnants of the garbage we had last time. And we rout some of them. We've got a lot of archers. You can see they're breaking through. They kill our leader. But our archers do manage to sort of rally here somehow and drive off the rest of these knights. They're still getting killed here, even by these broken knights. So, yeah, this province has just been a huge pain. That is this guy right here. I mean, we've lost like 100-something troops to just being continuously raided here. This is a Luck 3 province. Come on, Luck. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. With the rant about Luck over, we are going to be looking to move our troops. I think, or no, we're still just reanimating over here for now. We're going to move some of our long dead leaders, our Mountain Kings, to go pick these troops out to move them back. Fort, Palisade. Reanimating here on this on top of this fort we already have constructed. Got our fort here. We're finally going to claim the Throne of Summer. That's going to help our income a lot. Building up the fortress. And we're going to send this force. So my thought here is we've got a decent number of mages. Well, okay, just the one mage and some cultists. Who are located over here. If they move here, they're going to potentially get picked off by this big Agarthan force. So what I did instead was I decided to move down here. We'll take this province, recombine this group with these guys, and then the next turn we can look to move stuff from our capital here in case Agartha comes to fight us again. We've got this group is headed down south to take all this stuff back from Satis. The beleaguered remains of our forces. I think I messed this up and I forgot to actually give him any of the troops, so he's going to move by himself over here. These mages have to go around to get back in this fight because they're sort of cut off from our troops. So we either need, we need to send some troops up this way or we need to send them around. So that's unfortunate. It's going to take up a lot of time. We're also moving into into spring, so it's going to be less cold going forwards here. But yes, right, take some of this back. Huge loss here. That's my bad. Sorry, partner. Holds on here. There's a fight in Relier. I think this is just a scout that gets patrolled out. Yeah. So let's go ahead. We'll go ahead. I guess let's do a couple more turns while I've still got everybody here, and then we'll jump into Scoregrass at the end. So this was 24. Let's go to 25. All right, we finished Enchantment 3. God, our research is terrible. We're trying to get up to Horde of Skeletons. Claim the Throne of Summer. We've got some more battles. Kill Satis PD. We get our force killed by Satis, our PD stuff. Agartha pushes forwards. They find just one PD. And we go ahead and kill the barbarians. We get some fertility events. Heat +1, courtesy of us. So now our Dominion right is no longer 3 cold, now it's 2 cold. And there's worldwide heat +1, and we're moving into summer. So we're not going to have any kind of cold advantage against an upcoming attack from Satis or Agartha. Independence. Ha! They're clearly playing with the same luck we are, and they get whacked by this night block. I was going to absolutely crush this PD. And that's right near their capital, I believe. We finished the fortress, and there's a holy force here attacking us. So we're going to go ahead and try and we're going to put everybody on retreat to move here and then retreat back into the capital. We're going to reanimate a bunch of extra long dead because we need them. Absolutely need them. Getting pushed here, pushing in down here. All was quiet, I suppose, on the waterfront. We finished another palisade. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another one under construction. This is where this force is attacking me. I think I've got this one assassin. Headed over. We're recruiting more gladiators and mages. We're trying to get up to enchantment 4 and 5, but our research speed is just terrible because we've got so many mages who are engaged in combat. And this turn, right, they're all reanimating because I need the skeletons. Because we're moving troops from over here. We've got another, what have we got? 100, 260 troops that are going to move up to fight Agartha here. But and then in the capital, got 158 troops. So that's why we're going to try and bolster it before we can take out this big force of Shardguard. So it's a little tough. It's a little tough. We're really starting to get, though, enough of our cultists sort of recruiting everywhere that we can get a lot of undead production going. Although, unfortunately, all of our undead production centers, essentially, are on the wrong side of the Empire. So it's going to take longer to get them into the fight. Let's go ahead and just jump into... There's not a ton to talk about this. Let's jump into 26, and we'll do sort of a summary after we do 26 of sort of the overall position. All right. Bunch of reanimations. Did a little bit of site searching. Didn't find anything. Here we've got a nice big Yis army. Kills PD. We get beat by Satis. We had 1 PD. We get scouted by Relier. You can see the Kraken is up and running. And let's see if the Kraken has any items. Oops, I clicked the wrong one. All right, well, we'll watch. No, we won't watch this. There's nothing here. It's just us retreating. And we retreat. We lost a cultist. And 1 unit. It's okay. What I wanted to do, though, was look at this. Didn't I? Yeah. So you can see we got Quickness Knights, the Ancient Kraken, the Lead Shield, Hunter's Knife, Eye Catcher, and Stinger. This is our best effort at defeating the god, the enemy god, in case he showed up. 22 MR is pretty great. And certainly the best we're gonna do. I don't remember if he can get blessed. Yeah, and then he can get blessed for another 8. So he should be relatively immune to my blast. The problem, as we've seen right from those Agarthans who I keep taking over, is that you only got to fail once, and then you get absolutely chopped to pieces. Okay, that was Underhome, and we go ahead and kill some Satis PD. Now we lose province income and resources. Forest has grown wild. Throne has attacked us again. Brigands attack us. We got an Animist. We got Death +1. Still Throne of Summer. We get attacked by a Devil, who we defeat. Earth Gnomes, who we defeat. Independence attack, yes, but also we're defeated. And we got attacked by villains. I mean, we got... The 2 of us, with our luck 3 scales, have been attacked by Independence 4 times this turn. Now, one of those was the Throne-related event, but still. Completely insane. All right. We're going to go ahead and keep pressuring Satis in the south. We're moving some troops here to try and support in case there was going to be a Relier attack. And we're moving a bunch of our troops out from our capital to go and fight, again, the Agarthan monstrosity, the Agarthan enemy. We've got some 250 guys, a lot of gladiators. I don't think that there's much in the way of mage support here anymore. So, like this, I don't even know if there's even anybody there. Oh, okay, I just couldn't see them. There are a pair of blessers here. I think that, so this is a new player, it's not a new player game, but I know that these are also new players, just because I recognize them from the other new player games that I'm in. we've both done this so far, this combat too. Kept pressing on with forces that no longer could, right? Unless there are a bunch of mages that are, using air boots or boots of quickness, something to get into this upcoming fight. This army cannot stay here. It's too valuable. There's too much gold invested in these troops to, sort of risk them with no mage support. Not nation overview, pretenders of the world. Yeah, the Shard Guard are indeed cap only. So I don't know exactly how many of these they can make per turn. Probably between, 6 and maybe up to 8. But they've already lost a lot. And this represents a pretty big amount of probably what they have left. So I think that this is a mistake. I think that this army should have stayed put and waited for magical reinforcement. So, I think it's kind of a whoops. We've got, though, you can see tons more troops that are going to be rolling in. We've got all of our mages are sort of coming around the back. They're going to be able to support. We're sending out another, 8 plus mages, 10 mages, which is why our research continues to be so bad. Try and research some stuff up. And push forward. Let's go ahead and take a look. So Yis is got this nice big force staring at a 400. A lot of danger here on this castle for sure. Normal board or original borders here. They're holding onto their portion of the lake here. So the problem essentially has been that so we're kind of fighting a 4v2, but it's really closer to us each fighting a 2v1. Right? Yes should be able to absolutely kick people off the land. But there's just so many. There's 2 players to worry about. There's an extra god here to worry about. That he's not currently had that opportunity. He's only fighting in the water. And that's not where Yis wants to be, right? Yis wants to be on land. And I've not been able to really support him very well in the water at all, unfortunately. And it's very difficult for me to. I just don't have enough mines to avoid getting mine blasted, mostly. So, and they're fighting, so they're fighting Nazca, and they're fighting Rillier. And no one else is fighting Nazca and Rillier. Theoretically, these guys are supposed to be, but I don't think it's really happening. That we know of. Yis is sort of dealing with that. They have they still only have 1 fort. Unfortunately, it's turn 26. They can't hold their territory long enough. They're finally starting one here. But they just can't manage to hold on. And up here, we're fighting Satis and Agartha. And obviously there's some bleed over conflict here. But we're fighting a 2v1 as well. And we're doing okay, but it's difficult. We're just sort of getting outproduced, particularly underwater. I think I'm doing a little bit better on land than the water's going, but it's close. Let's go ahead. We check the score graphs, right? Yis is losing a lot. We're relatively steady. We're down a little bit this turn, but we're relatively steady. But Yis is definitely struggling. A lot of what's keeping us up are those land provinces that they used to own. They still have no forts. Their income's getting crushed. I'm sending them gold and gems at points. I don't remember if we're doing any like this turn or not. But I am trying. They're still beating me on research. Both of us are researching terribly, right? I went pretty much right for enchantment, and he's going right for some alteration and conjuration. He does not have water elementals yet. I don't know what Rilier's doing. They certainly should. This is the power of Sceleria, right? We lose our whole army, and it's like, oh, never mind, it's back. So, yeah, it's kind of a 4v2. I would say, yeah, it's been our biggest issue so far is we've been having a hard time I've been having a hard time supporting them in their underwater ventures. So we're kind of just each playing a solo nation that has a bad bless right now. So that's tough. we'll see if we can turn it around here, though. It's turn 26. Thanks, everybody, for joining me, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a nice day.